Trevor Phillips, the former head of Britain's Equalities Commission, is being investigated.
So what the survey is showing us is the emergence of what you might describe as a nation within the nation. I'd say that hardly anybody wants to see that happen. But the question is, what are we going to do about it?
If you replace the word Muslim with Jew or black or another racial minority, self-evidently to anybody hearing that, that would be a racist statement.
In his suspension notice, the party provides examples of Islamophobia. Phillips links the causes of wrongdoing involving Muslims to their faith.
A group of Germany's 5 million or so settled Muslim migrants had, for some reason, suddenly and inexplicably decided to run amok.
To talk about violence or bad behaviour by Muslims in Germany is a massive thing for the far right. It's grossly irresponsible, plays straight into the favourite tropes and language of the far right, is inflammatory.
Phillips also links the abuse of girls in England to Islam.
Authorities in towns such as Rotherham and Rochdale remain reluctant to associate the child grooming scandals with social norms within the largely Pakistani Muslim neighbourhoods in which they took place.
What is it that Trevor Phillips and others think makes it okay to make such generalising, disparaging, derogatory statements about Muslims and think it's just everyday conversation? It identifies a minority as a problem. And that's one of the key features in which racism proceeds.
I should have known better. The integration of Muslims will probably be the hardest task we've ever faced.
Halima Khan is the investigating officer in Phillips' case.
It seemed like I was reading something from a far-right manifesto that you'd expect from the likes of Tommy Robinson and the EDL.
Tommy Robinson is the former leader of the far-right English Defence League. Khan's colleagues also feel that Phillips is guilty of Islamophobia.
He was saying confidently that Muslims are not like us. He was using lines around Muslim ghettos, these incredibly racist talking points that the far-right use to discriminate against Muslims on a daily basis. So I was disgusted.
Those under investigation are asked to explain their conduct. Phillips does not.
He refused to apologise for his statements. In fact, he felt that he had authority to make those statements because he was former chair of the Equality and Human Rights Commission. Had you replaced any of the words that Trevor Phillips had said about Muslims with Jewish, Trevor Phillips would have been expelled.
Phillips was suspended for over a year, but then reinstated as a party member.
The fact that Trevor Phillips was readmitted just demonstrates in black and white how little the Labour Party care about Islamophobia.